And good evening, and thank you for watching Denver 7 News at 5. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Jessica Porter. Questions remaining tonight after a shooting in Denver's LoDo district early Sunday morning.
Let's start with what we know so far. Denver police say 3 officers opened fire near 20th and Larimer after a man allegedly pulled a gun on them, and they fired as people were leaving the bars, and now 5 innocent bystanders are recovering after being shot by police.
Denver 7's Micah Smith spoke with Police Chief Paul Pazen today, and Micah, he says he's looking for answers as well.
Jessica and Ann, he did. Now, Pazen says that his department is still conducting critical interviews to get a better idea of what unfolded here at 20th and Larimer. But still, we wanted to talk to the chief today to at least confirm some initial details about what led to this shooting. Witnesses to an early Sunday morning shooting at 20th and Larimer say they saw Denver police officers shoot 21-year-old Jordan Waddy multiple times and hit 5 bystanders in the process.
Everybody wants answers for this.
Monday morning, after facing 24 hours of mounting questions from community members about what happened, Denver Police Chief Paul Pazen met with reporters.
I think we've confirmed that the person had a gun.
But Pazen did not answer questions about DPD's decision-making in a crowded area or officer training, citing the ongoing investigation. And when asked about officer accountability, Pazen said accountability goes both ways.
We certainly need to ensure that violent and repeat offenders are held accountable for their actions as well.
Law enforcement were the ones who fired their weapons.
Alexander Landau is the Director of Community Relations for Denver's Reimagining Policing Task Force.
How come 5 other people hit and we can't even get an apology?
Landau says a few months ago, the task force gave DPD 112 recommendations to help avoid these situations, including reevaluating how officers are disciplined.
It'll be interesting to see off top how the officers are disciplined in this process. Will the officers be deemed to have violated some level of the excessive force policy?
But Landau says in this case, it appears multiple people were at fault.
Obviously, the individuals who were in the altercation, the individual who allegedly wielded a gun at officers for shooting the individual the way that they did, hitting the bystanders.
Landau says this is an opportunity for DPD and the community to have a conversation about how to create a safer nightlife in lower downtown. But that conversation should start with DPD admitting something went terribly wrong this past weekend. Now, Pazen did confirm most of the bystanders who officers shot were taken to the hospital and at last check had been released and are recovering at home. DPD says they still have to analyze evidence and conduct more interviews. They expect to wrap that up within the next few days, and DPD says they'll be giving us another update on Wednesday. Reporting live, Micah Smith, Denver 7.
Well, keep pushing for answers. Thank you, Micah. And the Sunday shooting is the 3rd time in a week that Denver police officers shot someone. An officer on Friday shot and killed a man who authorities say was stabbing his partner. On Wednesday, officers shot and killed a man who they say fired shots at pursuing officers.
A recently passed state law could be used to sue the DPD officers involved in the shooting. Colorado became the first state in the U.S. to pass police accountability reforms after the death of George Floyd. The state got rid of qualified immunity for officers who act unlawfully. This means officers can face individual civil lawsuits. Part of the reform also banned things like chokeholds and required police put new use of force rules into effect. Officers who interact with the public also have to wear body cameras or have a dash camera by 2023.
The investigation into that LoDo shooting, it's complicated, right? We know that officers were forced to make a split-second decision, and it's easy to say now what should have been done. Chief investigative reporter Tony Kovaleski takes a deeper dive into what goes into the policies in place and how the investigation is taking shape, and we'll have that coming up on Denver 7 News at 6.